Zelig sent word, friend. We have been expecting you. I am Auric Trueheart, Paladin of the Argent Crusade. The priestess standing across the campfire from me is Tilda Darathan. We are here on behalf of the Argent Crusade, sent to quell the unfortunate damned souls attempting to escape Winterguard. The spirits of the damned haunt the coast. In life they were brave and noble soldiers of the Alliance, but in death they are cursed, bound to this world until the end of days. We must discover the source of their anguish if we are to free them. To the southeast, on the Eldritch Heights, you will find a rare herb known as merkweed. It is merkweed that I will use to concoct an elixir that will allow you temporary entry into the world of the Forgotten. Go now and gather the weed.
See you around.
Good day to you.
Warrior. The Argent Crusade is looking for able-bodied soldiers that are willing to set aside their differences and join forces to battle the forces of the Lich King. Will you take up our cause? Should you be interested, venture north to Light's Trust and speak with Crusader Valus. You will find Light's Trust amidst the ruins of the sacked troll city of Jinthakalar, bordering Zuldrak. Farewell.
See you around.
Have you recovered the merkweed? Auric takes the merkweed and begins mixing an elixir. It won't be much longer, Monzi. The toxins in the merkweed elixir will render you unconscious. So powerful is the effect of the merkweed that even your spirit will be fooled, allowing you to temporarily enter the world of the dead. Once a spirit, you must speak to the ghostly denizens of the Forgotten Shore. Seek out the cause of their anguish and return to me. Remember, Monzi, these spirits were once Alliance soldiers. Treat them with respect, honor and dignity. Now, with elixir in hand, venture south to the Forgotten Shore.
Farewell.
Forgotten Footman shakes his head. We can't keep this up, friend. If Prince Arthas doesn't return soon, we will all perish.
See you later. Greetings.
Rage. That's how I can sum up my feelings towards this whole mess. We worked our fingers to the bone trying to get through the woods to the shore, only to find that we were too late. Our only way home had been destroyed.
For the Alliance. You got my attention?
I don't know what could be taking a young prince so long, but I don't think we can hold out for much longer. The cold is getting to some of the soldiers.
Watch, get her back. What? What is it?
Can't you see that I'm busy? We'll never have the space ready in time for the prince's return. The Argent Crusade is here in force, friend. We weren't going to let you have all the glory.
Goodbye.
Oric's eyes fill with. Zelig gave this crystal ball to me years ago with specific instruction on its use. For 5 years, whenever I would feel anger, anxiety, or sorrow over the events that transpired here, I was to focus my thoughts upon the orb. I now understand why Zelig gave this crystal to me. Take my crystalline orb to the Forgotten Shore. Find the ruins of my old base on the upper reaches of the beach and place the orb in the center of town. Let the Forgotten see the world through my heart and soul.
See ya around.
What's this now? Perhaps Prince Arthas returns to us today. Look alive, lads. Today might be the day we leave this cursed land. Oh sweet Ironforge, how I missed ya. I apologize, emissary, but the prince is away on an errand. What brings you to this desolate place?
By royal edict, you men are to return to Lord Aaron immediately. Lord Uther has convinced the king to recall this expedition.
We're to just pick up and leave.
That's correct. My men report that the roads from here to the shore are held by the undead. You'll need to find an alternate route back to your ships.
To hell with the undead. We'll cut our way through the woods, men.
Captain, why are the guards not at their posts?
Well, my lord, your father had our troops recalled at Lord Arthur's request.
Uther had my troops recalled? Damn it. If my warriors abandon me, I'll never defeat Mal'Ganis. The ships must be burned before the men reach the shore. Isn't that a bit much, lad? Burned down to their frames. No one goes home until our job here is done. You lied to your men and betrayed the mercenaries who fought for you. What's happening to you, Arthas? Is vengeance all that's important to you? Spare me, Raiden. You weren't there to see what Mal'Ganis did to my homeland.
But why? Our prince has forsaken us. All is lost.
May your soul be torn asunder by the very thing you hate most, young prince. May your soul be torn asunder by the very thing you hate most, young prince.
Auric beams a smile at you. You did a good thing this day, Monzi. Hundreds of lost souls are now redeemed, thanks to you. You have honored me and honored the memory of hundreds of Alliance veterans, Monzi. Zelig was wise in sending you here. Please return to him and give him my thanks. He will be happy to hear of the events that transpired at the Forgotten Shore. I do not have the gift of foresight like Zelig, but I am certain that great things await you, friend. Farewell.
Farewell. What's on your mind?
Ah, the distinguished hero arrives. Welcome to Ground Zero, Monzi. Allow me to bring you up to speed. Felzan's most powerful forces have made their way into the Winterguard Mausoleum. They plummet steps in search of corpses and souls to send against Winterguard while Nakekrimas rains down terrible scourge plague machines, set to hold us at bay. We must strike now and hope that Lord Fordragon is able to hold out at the Wrathgate for just a little longer. This is a seek and destroy mission. You'll be driving a tank into the carrion fields to dismantle scourge plague wagons. With the tank comes a crew of 3 7th Legion soldiers. All must survive if this mission is to succeed. You'll need to get in close to a plague wagon to unleash your engineer. Let them do their deed and move on to the next one. When the field is clear of plague wagons, head to the mausoleum in front of the ruined keep and drop off the rest of your crew. Meet with Umbo Cash inside.
Off with you.
Name's Cash. Umbo Cash. And the pleasure is all yours. This is a seek and destroy mission. You'll be driving a tank into the carrion fields to dismantle Scourge plague wagons. With the tank comes a crew of 3 7th Legion soldiers. All must survive if this mission is to succeed. You'll need to get in close to a plague wagon to unleash your engineer. Let them do their deed and move on to the next one. When the field is clear of plague wagons, head to the mausoleum in front of the ruined keep and drop off the rest of your crew. Meet with Umbo Cash inside.
I used to know a dwarf that claimed gnomes evolved from beneath the earth. That we all started out as sand gnomes. What a load of nonsense. Sand gnomes? Puh Lees.
Who WAH? The cavalry has arrived.
When I'm done with this plague wagon it'll look like a goblin built it. Keep me safe. 7th Legion Siege Engineer says. Deftly assembles a strange machine. That ought to do it. Just a few more seconds now.
Keep the chatter down, people. We need to stay alert.
When I'm done with this plague wagon it'll look like a goblin built it. Keep me safe. 7th Legion Siege Engineer says. Deftly assembles a strange machine. That ought to do it. Just a few more seconds now.
Look at this mess. The Scourge will pay for this.
Keep the bad guys off me. That ought to do it. Just a few more seconds now. I wonder if we'll ever solve the mystery of the strange ore. There's gotta be some use for it. Cover me. 7th Legion Siege Engineer says. Deftly assembles a strange machine. That ought to do it. Just a few more seconds now. Keep M off me for about 15 seconds and this thing is as good as dead. 7th Legion Siege Engineer says. Deftly assembles a strange machine. That ought to do it. Just a few more seconds now.
Look at this mess. The Scourge will pay for this.
Keep M off me for about 15 seconds and this thing is as good as dead. 7th Legion Siege Engineer says. Deftly assembles a strange machine. That ought to do it. Just a few more seconds now. That ought to do it.
Great driving, soldier. Not a scratch on us.
Kill F.
GG guys.
GIF PLS.
Kronk Deathwing laughs at you. GG.
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 Why I'm not wearing any pants isn't important. Let's just say I took some scourge shrapnel in the wrong place and leave it at that, okay. So you wiped out those plague wagons up in the fields and got my soldiers here in one piece. Impressive. You're one of the first to make it this far, friend. Too bad you gotta go right back out into the carrion fields. Yep, we've had a bit of a setback. The munitions drop went badly, friend. The shipment of ammo from Westguard Keep was intercepted by the frostworm circling overhead. The flying machines were torn apart in a matter of seconds and their cargo was scattered to the wind. Most of it is still topside, on the carrion fields. I'm gonna need you to go back up and recover the munitions crates that are scattered all over this damned place. Hurry it up. We can't start this offensive without guns and ammo, Missy. Just down the steps lies the gateway to damnation, scourge as far as the eye can see and getting thicker with each passing moment. What little intelligence we've been able to gather indicates that 2 scourge necrolords are furiously working at emptying the first 2 crypts down below. Before we can breach the inner chamber to Thelzan, we'll need to take care of those 2 clowns and their Nakekrimus cronies. Go down into the mausoleum and take out the necrolords and the Nakekrimus dreadguards and shades.
Soldier, run to me. I'll clear a path with the chain gun.
Wow, I thought I was a goner. Thanks, friend.
Come out, soldier. I'll cover you.
That ought to buy Umbo a little bit of time to get things situated.
Soldier, run to me.
See you soon.
I'll clear a path with the chain gun.
Thanks for the cover fire. It's a madhouse down there. I was almost gal bait. Thanks for the rescue.
Soldier, run to me. I'll clear a path with the chain gun.
Where are my munitions, lady? Just in time. Some of my soldiers got a little overzealous and decided to wade into the crypts directly to the east and west of us. Needless to say, they were quickly overwhelmed by those mindless ghouls. We need to rescue the survivors. We've set up chain guns and barricades directly to the east and to the west. Our injured soldiers are hiding in both rooms, trying their best to not alert the mindless ghouls to their presence. Now that we have ammo, I need you to man one of the chain guns and use it to blast a path clear for our soldiers. Once you're on board, call a soldier out from hiding and then lay down heavy fire to keep the scourge off him. Get a move on.
Come out, soldier. I'll cover you.
It's a good thing you came along, ally. We were done for.
Soldier, run to me. I'll clear a path with the chain gun.
It's a good thing you came along, ally. We were done for.
Soldier, run to me. I'll clear a path with the chain gun.
Wow, I thought I was a goner. Thanks, friend.
Come out, soldier. I'll cover you.
Wow, I thought I was a goner. Thanks, friend.
Come out, soldier. I'll cover you.
Wow, I thought I was a goner. Thanks, friend.
Come out, soldier. I'll cover you.
Wow, I thought I was a goner. Thanks, friend.
%caret and asterisk. At hashtag $% and asterisk the fucking road.
Keck.
Can you fucking stun him, lol?
If you want to win, don't let them take New York cards. Focus.
Lava.
The cum DK is on. Come on, guys.
Completely ignored lava. Was alone there.
GG.
Nice speech, but words don't win games.
GG.
We made a good comeback. Better luck next time.
Kinda.
Come out, soldier. I'll cover you. Soldier, run to me. I'll clear a path with the chain gun.
Wow, I thought I was a goner. Thanks, friend.
Monzi, I haven't seen heroics like that since Silithus. I'll be sure that each and every one of those soldiers puts in a recommendation to Lord Fordragon that you be promoted. Now, on to more pressing matters. We've gotten reports back from our scouts that Thelzan is close. There's been talk of a tunnel dug by Scourge that connects the embalming chambers of the mausoleum with the large crypts, now unearthed by Thelzan and his minions. I recently sent my best rogue, Plunderbeard, in search of answers, but have yet to hear back from him. If I were a betting man, I'd wager that he's a goner. I want you to go down those steps and head straight through the embalming chamber and look for Plunderbeard. Dead or alive, he'll have answers. You discover a journal on Plunderbeard's corpse. Entry 1. They drag corpses through the tunnel to the embalming room for experimentation. There is an endless supply in this mausoleum. Whatever cannot be reanimated is turned into a bone construct of one kind or another. Entry 2. I fear that this lich, Thelzan, hides a dark secret. Who is he? Was he once one of us? Entry 3, I have discovered the location of the lich's phylactery. It is. The rest of the pages are torn out. Whatever was written on the remaining pages of Plunderbeard's journal must be recovered. Search the chambers located on the other side of this tunnel for Plunderbeard's assailants. They must be the ones who tore the journal apart. Should you recover the missing pages, return them to Ombokash at the entrance of the Winterguard Mausoleum. I certainly don't feel like a winner. Ombo reads through the recovered journal pages. There's some good news and there's some bad news. Which do you want first? Ah hell, why give you a choice? The good news is that if we can get Thelzan's phylactery, we can destroy him. The bad news is that the phylactery is on a rather large frost worm. You need to get to the 7th Legion front in northern Dragonblight. Return to Winterguard Keep and take the north gate out of town. Keep north until you hit a road. Take a left on that road and follow it until you reach the snow line. Once at the snow line, keep heading west until you hit the path of the Titans. Follow that north and it'll lead you right into the 7th Legion front. Once there, speak with Legion Commander Tyrolion. He'll be expecting you. And Monzi, it has been a pleasure. Farewell. Zelig smiles. It is I who owe you a debt of gratitude, hero. Auric is like a brother to me. After the betrayal at the Forgotten Shore, Prince Arthas, with Muraden in tow, began his quest for Frostmourne. Could the location of the cavern where Frostmourne was found be near? What secrets could it hold? While the orb has no answers for these questions, it does show me something. To the northeast of Winterguard Keep is an outpost built by the Scarlet Onslaught. Somewhere within that outpost is a map. The orb tells me that this map will be of great use to us. Retrieve it.
Safe travels.
What brings you here?
To the northeast of Winterguard Keep is a newly built encampment, set up by the Scarlet Crusade, or rather, the Scarlet Onslaught as they now call themselves. While we are unsure as to why they are in Northrend, they are certainly no less dangerous than they were before. As of last night, the Scarlet Onslaught has killed 12 of our soldiers. They must be taught a lesson, Munzi. Go to Onslaught base camp and thin them out.
The Path of Redemption, ever heard of it? It is allegedly a journal that holds the prophetic ramblings of High General Avandis of the Scarlet Onslaught. Within that book can be found the motivations and goals of the Scarlet Zealots, not to mention a whole lot of insanity. Venture to Onslaught base camp, northeast of Winterguard Keep, and recover a copy of the Path of Redemption from one of the Onslaught soldiers.
When next we meet. Well then.
Felzan needs to die, if only to stop the incessant yammering. Well done, Monzi. I will notify Illusia that a hero has heard her call for help and risen to meet the challenge. Here is your reward. Felzan needs to die. At least for now the Scarlet Onslaught suffers a setback in their nefarious plans. You have done Winterguard a great service, Monzi. Outstanding work, Monzi. I will notify Dralfi that a hero did rise to meet his challenge and that the cruel Bloodpaw is no more.